Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Southside Fishing. Today, we're doing some more fishing, obviously, but it's gonna be a little bit different. I think we're gonna hit a river. I'm going out with a buddy that I met on Instagram. He's got a smaller YouTube channel. It's actually called Jeff K. I'll link it down below, as will I do with everything that I use. So if you want to know what hat I'm wearing, if you want to know what jigs I'm using, what rattle traps, with rod, with reel, with line, I'll link that all below. I'm gonna start doing that to kind of help you guys out and teach you what I use, basically. So his name's Jeff K. We're gonna go out. He says the spot that we're gonna go to, they've been getting a lot of them, so that's a good thing. We might do a little bit of waiting, who knows, but all I know is it's gonna be a fun ride. You're not gonna want to miss it. You're already here, so you might as well stay tuned.
I told you, son. Did I not tell you?
You know what I was thinking, Sue?
What I said?
I was like, maybe I'll throw a chowder bait, but he just caught one on the trap. Look at that. Look at that.
All day.
Look at that. Already. First cast.
First cast, man. What'd I say? Within the first half hour, man.
Oh yeah, I just got a tangle that I don't even know how it happened. All right, but. Ripping it right out of there. I'm glad I didn't wear 2 pairs of socks, because I thought the water might be a little bit colder than this, but it's not bad. That looks like one. Oh, that looks like a good one too. Looks like a real good one, actually. Oh yeah, dude. Dude, look at how far it is in his mouth. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Look at how far that thing is. Look at that. Oh. Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
Like a trap master.
That's short and stocky. I'm recording first, yeah. Short and stocky, but dude, that's a good one.
Let's go. Let's get him.
There you go.
Come on, brother.
Gotta catch me one now. Oh, no way. I just had one on too.
Did you?
Yep. Feels like a good one too, actually. As soon as I made that switch, man. Oh yeah. Give me that face.
Yeah.
Give me that face. Don't do that. There we go.
What I tell you?
Fatty, man. Look at that. What? Kidding me? Yo, look at it. My man, Jeff out here putting me on the bass, and that is a fatty, dude.
Fatty.
Hell yeah. Look at that.
That's a 3.5, bro.
That's gotta be.
Easy.
That's gotta be.
Easy.
Oh yeah.
Got it.
Out here. Getting it.
Ooh, ooh.
Getting it. Peep it. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, Nick. That's what I'm saying. How's it feel, bro?
Dude, that feels good. That feels
Get
good.
him on. We get him
We
on.
got him. Oh yeah.
Stay tuned, guys. Don't be asking. I'm telling y'all.
It's gonna be a good day.
Let me get a picture of that for you, man. I gotta get a picture. Right on, Nick.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, boy.
That's how we do it.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little worried there. I was like, okay, hold on now.
Oh, no.
Hold on
Give
now.
me a minute, son. You need supplies? I got them.
No, I got it.
That's a female right there.
Fatty.
Yes.
Fatty, fatty. Are we releasing them over here?
Yeah, you can put them over there.
Alright. Look at it. Hell yeah. That's a big one, dude. That is a big one. Gonna release them. What are you saying? 3? 3.5? Yeah. Alright, bet. Let's let this guy go. See you later. Gone. There we go.
Talking about, boy.
That's how we do it, man.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
That's how we do it. You told me yesterday, you're like, medium heavy to rip it out that grass. I was like, okay, well, let me see what I can do with a 6'9" medium first. Shit was not happening. Switched it over. Got her.
You gotta rip through that grass, bro. It's key, bro. It's key.
Because I literally popped it out of grass and then boom.
Like I tell people, the reason why I love throwing KVD so much, when you rip, I have all types of traps.
Right.
But the KVD, he's not one of the best power fishermen in the game for no reason. He defended these. When you rip him through grass, there's no other trap that flutters down like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
None.
I really like these Strike King ones.
Yeah.
I really do. Like if I'm fishing sand bottom though,
A little different.
I'll throw some Strike Kings, some of these you know, red-eye shads, but I really like those Yozuri rattling vibes
Yeah,
because they kind of sit as a nose down posture when you let it sit, you know. There you go.
I knew it.
It's a matter of time. Hell yeah. All right, so this is the bait of choice today. 1/2 ounce red-eye shad, chrome, red eyes, red splotches here and there. It's the closest thing that I have to a red rattle trap because I don't have any. I don't fish rattle traps too much, but I'm trying to get better at them. But we're ripping it out of the grass basically. Whenever you're ripping, you gotta have a rod that's got some good backbone to it. Just because I was earlier I was trying to do it with a medium action rod and I was not able to rip it out of that grass effectively. Therefore I wasn't getting bites. As soon as I switched to a medium heavy, which I recommend, well, I got me a fish because I was able to rip it out of that grass more effectively. So whenever you're able to rip it out of that grass, when that bait flutters down, a lot of times that's when you get your bites. So it's a little tip on how to fish a rattle trap through grass. A lot of people don't do it just because it's daunting. It gets really annoying. I know, trust me, when you gotta clear your trebles every time you cast out. But I mean, that's really where a rattle trap, in my opinion, excels, is when it's around grass, when you can rip it out and get that reaction strike. And right now, this season, it's exactly the time to be doing it. Just in a body of water like this. There's a fish. Dude, I got a big one, dude. Oh my goodness. He just knocked slack in that line, dude. Oh, it's because he swiped at it, that's why. Never mind, he swiped at it. You swiped and missed, didn't you? Little guy. Dude, he swiped at it. I hooked him in the side. What the hell? Sorry about that, I did not mean to do that. Dude, I thought it was a big, my drag is tight and you heard that thing slip. But bass number 2 for the day. It's got a little battle wounds now, but should heal. You're good, bud. All right. Dude, God, I thought it was a freaking big one, dude. I set the hook and my drag peeled. I mean, this drag is tight. This drag is tight. That's why I thought it was a freaking giant. Oh man. That's a big frog right there. Like a big frog. Oh, that's a branch that's not coming out this time. Damn it. Switching to a more finesse tactic here. Throwing a little Ned or a Nico rig, I should say. Broke off on that rattle trap. Tied on a spinnerbait that I'm gonna throw when I walk back there a little bit further. Just because there's a lot of wood, and that's a really good bait to throw when there's a lot of wood and it's kind of murky water. It's a spinnerbait. You know what? I think I'm gonna wait to throw this Nico rig. Ooh, I just got hit. I just got smacked. Holy cow. I just got smacked. Right by that log. It's crazy. There we go. Dude, I cast it right off this, under this tree. Cause I was like, it's looking pretty warm. Look at how he wanted that thing. It is in there. It is all the way in there. Chatterbait, that Z-Man. That chatterbait. I was just about to pack it up and leave too. And he just wanted that thing so bad. Nice little bass, about 1.5 pounds. Nice. I knew it had to be one right there. Look at that guy. You got him? Oh, he's on. That's a double. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
I got him 60 yards out.
That's crazy.
I got him 60 yards out.
That's good, dude. I cast it right under that tree. right under that tree. I'm like, there's got to be something there.
I got sitting there for Jeff.
That's crazy.
I got sitting there for Jeff here. Double hitter, boy.
Doubled up.
Put some shit on his mind.
You'll be damn, I shouldn't have left. I was almost about to leave too. I'm like, let me make a couple more cash right there. Just
And
to
look
see.
what I did. Came
Exactly.
right behind you.
Exactly.
Double hitter. But you know what? Over there, we don't like. I got it.
Okay, everybody, we are back in the studio and ended off today. It wasn't that bad actually. It was actually a pretty decent day. You know, me and Jeff both caught a pretty decent sized fish. He actually got two pretty decent sized fish. I caught one decent sized fish and then a couple of 1.5 pounders and under. So not a bad day. Whenever you can catch anything over 3, I am happy. And I'm thinking I should have put that thing on the scale. Honestly, I didn't even think about it at the time, but we're calling 3.5, 4. We'll leave it at 3.5, but it was fat. I mean, if you saw the belly on it, it was fat. I'm gonna go over what I was throwing and the gear I was using. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm gonna link all that good stuff down below in the description. So don't forget to check that out if you are curious. So the first rod I threw, this is a 7-foot, no, I'm sorry, this is a 610 actually. This is a 610 medium, and it's actually a jerkbait rod, but I find that it does make a good rod to fish rattle trap when you are not ripping it out of grass. I was finding, because there was a lot of grass there, that we had to rip the traps out and get that reaction style bite. That's just what they wanted that day. And this 6'9", I believe, medium was just not, it did not have enough backbone to do that. So I had to switch up to a different rod, and that rod being this guy. This is a same exact rod as, not exact same exact, but it is a Cabela's Tournament ZX rod. This is a 7'1" medium heavy fast action. This is a spinnerbait and swim jig rod, and I find it works good for chatterbaits. Apparently it works good for rattle traps as well. I swear, dude, I should be sponsored by Cabela's because I use their rods religiously. As soon as I switched over to a medium heavy that had a little bit more backbone to rip it out of that grass, I got a bite, and it was a pretty solid bite. As you saw, I was throwing a 1/2 ounce, which sadly I don't have anymore. I lost it, so she's no longer with us. A 1/2 ounce Strike King red eye shad. It was chrome with some red dots and red hooks. My buddy Jeff was throwing red. They were really keying in on that color, on red. And that was the closest thing. Like I said too, I don't fish rattle traps that much, so I don't have too many of them. I did have a blade bait that I didn't really want to throw just because it's small and I wanted to throw something bigger. But all we were doing was casting, making as far as a cast as you could see. I mean, you saw I was bombing those casts out there, and we were just burning them in. I'm using a 7/4 to 1 gear ratio reel, and we were burning them in, and as soon as we got hung up on that grass, we pop it. And they'd be big pops, it's not like little pops. We really have to clear those hooks because there is so much grass down there. So ripping it out of the grass, and when it flutters down after that rip, that's a lot of times that's when you get your bites. It's a reaction style bite. So that bass thinks that it's a fish dying, and when that fish hits one jolt of energy and then dies and flutters down and then jerks back up again, that bass thinks that that fish is weak, and he or she will crush that rattle trap. And that was the thing today. I did catch one on a chatterbait, and I'll go over that in just a second. But the rattle trap was the key bait in today's bite. I did throw spinner baits, I threw chatterbaits, I threw a Nico rig, no avail. I had one freaking thump on a spinner bait. I mean, it railed it, and then I ran back to get a trailer hook, came back, couldn't catch that fish, didn't catch any other fish on the spinner bait. So I put that down and went to a chatterbait, which was the setup that produced for me, or the second setup that produced for me, I should say. And I was using, I used the same exact rod that I used to fish the Strike King red eye shad on, that 7-1 medium heavy fast action. And I was throwing a little, this right here, this is a little Z-Man jackhammer chatterbait, little chartreuse, white and green pumpkin. And I was throwing a Zacco by Gary Yamamoto on the back of that. A lot of people don't want to get these jackhammers because they're 20 bucks. And like I was saying in previous videos, you feel like a dumbass when you lose them. But they're really good. They're very, very good. Now I'll still fish my my other chatterbait, like the other lower budget Z-Man ones, like the $5 to $7 Z-Mans. I'll fish those all the time. I still got a lot of those. But when I honestly, to be honest, I really should have thrown those because I wasn't reeling it so slow to where I needed one of these jackhammers. So if you didn't know about these jackhammers, is you can reel these things slower than any other chatterbait, in my opinion. Slow, like literally with a 5:1 to 1 gear ratio reel, you barely creep it along and that bait will still shudder. So that's why I use them. However, we were burning these things today, so I could have gotten away with one of the cheaper Z-Man chatterbaits and have done just fine. I got one bite on this, cast it under a tree in the shade where I thought a bass, where actually I knew a bass should be, and second cast, of course I didn't have my camera on, but second cast, smacked it, set the hook, caught him in. It was about 1.5 pounds. I mean, I'm happy that I caught that 3.5, 4. That just made my day perfect. That's pretty much it. I mean, I was using 15 or 17 pound line on both my reels. I think it was 17 actually, and that's really it. So I'm gonna sign off here, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. We caught some fish. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. That's what I strive to do in my videos, is teach everybody that may not know about fishing. So don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you want to see next, what you thought of the video. It means a lot to me, shows me the support. And don't forget to share the video with your friends. Get my channel out there to reach as many people as we possibly can, and that'll just help us grow. We are very, very close to 300 subs, and I said when I hit 300 subs I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and I'm still standing by that. Doing a giveaway. We're very close. Share the video and get me there, and we will start giving some of this crap on my table away. So I'm signing off. I'm digging it. I'm feeling good, and I will catch you guys in the next episode of Southside Fishing. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, guys, tight lines.